backsliding Christians, fitness, stay tuned, go get a subscription. I hope you listening, God's my witness, to mind your damn business. Mind your damn business.
Let's talk about it.
Your damn
Talk about it.
mind your damn business.
D-Him, let's talk about it. D-Him, let's talk about it.
Addictions, relationships, and predictions. Backsliding Christians, fitness, stay tuned, go get a subscription. I hope you listening, God's my witness, to mind your damn business. Mind your damn
D-Him,
business.
let's talk about it.
Your damn
Talk about it.
mind your damn business.
D-Him, let's talk about it.
Let me ask you a question. Is D-Ham in women businesses?
D-Him, let's talk about it. Talk about it. D-Him, let's talk about it. Talk about it. D-Him, let's talk about it. Talk about it.
I can't believe this. I know D-Ham ain't in no women business. Not my D-Ham.
D-Him, let's talk about it. Talk about it. D-Him, let's talk about it. Talk about it. D-Him, let's talk about it.
Come on in. Come on in. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Pull up. I am so sorry, y'all. I got delayed and then I got busy. So let me just say that for the record. I got delayed and then I got busy. So I do apologize for the rescheduling of the live. At least this is the third reschedule and I'm late to this one. So I do apologize. But y'all pull on up in here, man. I see you, Ashley G. What's going on, baby girl? Said D-Ham, be fair now. There's two sides to the story. J Black faking. Oh, my God. Candy Kisses has been stellar. You hear me? She's been coming up in here, waiting on me. I mean, patiently waiting. My girl, the most beautiful Candy Kisses. Thank you, sweetie, for pulling up. Amelia Too Cute in the building. Hey, Queen. I see you, baby. The wonderful Amelia. Thank you, baby, for being in here. Miss Lady Luck, thank you for being up in the chat. Thank you, Queen. Yes, we about to get into this. No, I'm not making a comeback into the LaTruth saga. But I would be remiss if I missed an opportunity to speak on what's going on. You feel me? I would be remiss. I would have done all of this fighting for LaTruth for nothing if I don't speak my opinion as it is of what's going on in these YouTube streets as it is right now. So, yes, I'm about to put my thoughts on the situation at hand. It's some nasty work going on out here in these streets. So what's going on to the Holly family? What's going on to the Ramikians? The Ramika family? What's going on with y'all? Everybody that's out here, Team LaTruth, Team Brianna, what's going on? Yeah, we about to get into this. I ain't gonna say I got a lot to say. This may not be a long live, But I think it's necessary that a man speak on this situation. I see LaTruth swinging in these streets. It's crazy work. But let's get to it. Okay? Let's get to it. I see Ashley. I know you stepping for your girl. Let me say this. This live is not to be any disrespect to Brianna. Okay, I think I've done enough of that. And I let the other bloggers do what they do. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to go that route. But I may have to mention some things that she has done that has led us into this situation. So, that being said, this is just an ugly situation. This is just, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't. First and foremost, my girl Am went live yesterday. And if y'all caught her live, she was definitely hyped. I ain't gonna say she was, I don't know. She was definitely hyped. She wasn't angry. She was just hyped up. And I think she was pointing out some hypocrisies. And I think I'm a touch on it. I think I feel where she's coming from, but I have to say I disagree just a little bit, tidbit. Okay, so we gonna get into all of this right here. What's up, my boy Pratt? My boy Pratt in the building. What's going on? Pratt, I know you probably put out some material. I missed it this morning. I wanted to catch it, but I got busy. And because something came down my timeline and I didn't have time to click on it. I got caught up. So I would love to hear your perspective on what's happening right now. Because this is some nasty work. So let D-Ham get into a little bit of where I'm at with it. Where do I begin? First and foremost, let's start with Jonell's apology. Let's start there. Now, I see Ashley Gatlin, and let me say this for the record. Me and Ashley Gatlin has been enemies, frenemies, and then enemies. Back to enemies, back to frenemies. I never really had a problem with Ashley. I think that you can be funny without crossing certain lines and certain boundaries. And she just crossed one with me, and it took me there. But there was some forgiveness there, and we got through it. And but she's a hell of a she's very funny to me. She's very talented, and I'm glad that she's now using her platform to be just as hilarious as she was behind fake pages. So Ashley Gatlin, shout out to you. I'm enjoying your content. It's for fresher breath air. We got somebody else out here dragging other people. It's okay with me. I have been laughing my butt off. Okay, all right. That has been some funny lives coming from Ashley Gatlin. What else, man? Can I say? Oh, and I gotta say, she brought my boy up there, Jay Bands. Jay Bands hilarious to me. I love me some Jay Bands. But needless to say, the apology. Now, I know Am said she ain't got a problem with the apology. But she called it out. She called out some things about the apology. And I think she's in her rights to speak on it the way that she felt the need to speak on it. But as for me, I feel like Jonell owed, I ain't gonna say owed it. How can you put it? I think it was right to do. Put it that way. I think the apology was right to do. Now, if we dissecting it, saying was it fake or phony, I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the apology was fake. And this is why I'm gonna say now. I get where Ashley Gatlin. I'm gonna get to where Ashley Gatlin is coming from. So don't think I'm gonna miss it. If y'all know, I've been on Jonell's head, probably one of the main men that's been on his head, trying to hold him accountable for the things he was doing when he was with Brianna. I was on his helmet, right? Because first and foremost, Brianna, to me, only hooked up with Jonell to make LaTruth jealous. That was it. I don't think the girl was prepared or took enough time to heal from a broken marriage. I never thought that she took enough time to focus on her and her kids and get prepared to focus on her career. I didn't think it was enough time. Okay? I felt like that thing, she was married, entertaining another dude, and into a whole nother situation before any ink was even on the paperwork. So I felt like Jonell took advantage of a woman that was very vulnerable. That was my take. I felt like the brother stepped into a situation and didn't care about anything but himself because he wanted, it looked like Brianna could help him out with getting his social media on point. And so he used her for social media clout or whatever you want to call it, right? So that's the way I viewed it, because I felt like any man dating a married woman who's fresh, moving out of a situation with kids involved, don't move. You gonna friend zone her until all that stuff is together. If you don't friend zone that type of woman, you're asking for trouble. And it's almost like it's a lot of disrespect in that between both of them. So I just felt like there's lack of respect for her. Brianna felt, to me, gave to herself. And it was definitely a lack of respect for Jonell for her situation. So I felt like both of them were doing things they shouldn't be doing and moving in a situation that they should not have been moving in. Now, let's put that to rest, okay? Now that I said that, I felt like Jonell was definitely out of pocket for entertaining a married woman. To say the least, knowing that she's going through a divorce. You should gave her some time, some breathing room, and not play that situation to where you're the next man up and you ain't giving it no time to heal, no time to figure out where it's going, no time to make sure the kids are getting comfortable, being with their mother in a new environment. You didn't give her no time to heal. So I felt like that was kind of wrong. This is just me. Now, a lot of people are blogging on this situation for the clicks and the views. As you can see, I don't go live enough to worry about clicks and views. So I'm blogging on this as it will be someone's personal reality. Okay? I look at these people as normal human beings going through a normal situation. It just happened to be on YouTube. Now, Jonell went over there and played and toyed with Brianna and those kids. Yes, he did. Okay? So, that being said, I felt like there are three things that Jonell was dealing with. Or we can sort of put in perspective. I felt like he was very immature as a man. I felt like he had no responsibilities coming into a situation, and I'll get on that responsibilities in a minute. And I felt like he had no regard for real life situation. I think he felt like it was very nothing. He didn't take life serious. And this is why I feel like this. This is a young man who's an actor, right? No kids. So he never knew what it meant to be a father. And he's just living his life. He was very immature as a man. And he gets leeway to be immature because we all have been immature as human beings. So I'll give him a little leeway. I'll give him a little grace. He was very immature. But this is typical when you don't have no kids and you out here just trying to get your groove or do whatever you're trying to do, right? Live your little bachelor lifestyle. So I felt like he was doing all of these things because he didn't know what responsibility looked like. He didn't have no idea what being a father was. You understand? And he's using Brianna for whatever he can get out of her. Hey, do your thing, big homie, if that's what you're doing. But I'm going to call it what it is. I think that that's what he was doing. He was very immature. And it looks like since the tables have turned, and he is now a father of 2 kids from my understanding, he's growing up. He's maturing. In part of his apology, he's taking accountability. And so I say this. We can judge it and say if it's fake or not. I think everybody has their right to feel how they want to feel about if it's fake or not. But what I will tell you is what he did when he was doing it with Brianna was completely wrong. So if he wants to right his wrong privately and publicly, I think he has every right to right his wrong, especially to LaTruth. I think he has every right to right those wrongs. You toyed with his kid, with his daughter, and you somewhat went along with whatever you was already told about him, and you went along with it and played along with it. So I felt like, yes, an apology was necessary. Okay? That don't mean that D-Ham is saying, I don't know. Everybody, let's just forgive Johnny. I'm not telling people what to do. But let's get into this. Well, before I get into that, you have to take in consideration, y'all, that LaTruth, daughter Momo, and Janelle, 2 twins, are siblings. And no matter how we like it, they're going to be connected for the rest of their lives. This is just the reality of things. So just like people was upset when Brianna did her skit of co-parenting with LaTruth, people got upset with that skit, right? People got upset with the skit. But you got to take in accountability that they eventually going to get their act together to do what's best for the child. So those that have this vendetta towards Brianna, I don't know why. They have a child together. And at the end of the day, no matter how ugly and nasty they divorce got and how crazy it got on YouTube, you adults, especially you CCs, should understand that at some point they were going to come together and get things in order, especially after Brianna is done doing whatever she was doing, whether it was parent alienation, whether it was, or she was hurting. I don't know what would cause a woman to do what she was doing. I'm not going to use this live to condemn her, but it was being done, right? The bees was out here, all of that nonsense, it was happening. So at the end of the day, my only takeaway is that these people are going to eventually get their act together. Now, right now, Jonell he's in the shoes that Latifah used to be in. So now, yeah, don't nobody want to F with Brianna. If everybody want to take Jonell's side, I get it. But eventually, they're going to come together. And what UCC is going to do then? They may be doing a skit next week together. What you going to do then? At the end of the day, they got kids together, and that's going to keep them connected for the rest of their life, whether we like it or not. That's my take on that. Okay? So, the hypocrisy. Let's deal with where Am was coming from. The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy in apologies. And I haven't went to nobody live from listening to her news recap and her anger. It makes me believe that Team LaTruth has forgiven Jonell. I ain't mad at Team LaTruth for forgiving Jonell. But the issue that comes into play is some of these same people have selective outrage or selective forgiveness when it's time to forgive and don't forgive. It's like you can forgive this person, but you can't forgive this person. You can forgive this, but you can't forgive that. These same people was mad that Amber forgave Ashley Gatlin for running that Saga AI page, right? They were mad about that. These same people, from my understanding, I don't know who was mad about Kevin's apology, but from my understanding, they said they was mad about Kevin apologizing to Brianna. But Jonell apologizes to LaTruth. Y'all okay with it? I don't get it. I don't get the selective forgiveness. But it goes to show you how petty the internet can be. Okay? It shows you how petty people are. Now, y'all know D-Ham is the newest member of the Loud Talkers. Okay? Yes, I am the newest member of the Loud Talkers. Okay? All right? I done came out the bushes. I done came out the daggone I guess you would call it the whole field, right? Your whole field you had to walk through to get through the branches. The reason, and it's not on some fake stuff. I'm just not coming into the chat just to be fake and phony. But when I realized how fake and phony people really was on this app, I'm like, why am I holding myself to being angry with people and I ain't never coming in their chat? Like, I had to let stuff go. I had to learn. I'm like, okay, people let things go when they're ready to let it go, and they want everybody to follow their lead. And I'm over here mad at people because I'm thinking we on code. We ain't never going in these people's chats. They left this side. They came back. Like all of this stuff, right? So I'm thinking, D-Ham, stay on code. Don't break. Don't break. You know what I mean? Don't ease up on them. Everybody know my foot was on Amore's neck, right? I felt like it was gonna be there forever. But no, when I seen the switch ups happening, I seen all of this stuff going on and people justifying it. Oh, it's about Romika. Now everybody's calling it out. Everybody's now calling out the fake Ramika support. The fake Ramika supporting cast. The fake putting up the Ramika in your title just to get people in your chat. And you making a mockery out of this woman's death. I thought it was a lot of fakeness around that situation. And so therefore I said forget it. I'm not worried about no more sector. Oh, they're gonna turn on you if you come out of the bushes. I said forget the internet. It's too much fakeness going on. Okay? That's what I said. And it's not me calling nobody, one person out or nobody. I just seen too much fakeness going on. All right? I was the one be mad if somebody spoke to him more. Oh, you spoke to him more? I'm like, I'll be mad. I probably couldn't sleep. But I had to let it go. I had to get that anger out of me. And say, you know what? These some grown folk. They're going to do what they're going to do. And if they're going to switch up on you, let them switch up. Cool. YouTube don't make me. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to let go along and just let it be where it is. That way I'm just now y'all see me as just a supporter. I'm in the chats. And I'm enjoying Maya Brown. I enjoyed her live the other day. I'm enjoying some of the newest people from out of the Ramika thing that got issues and they fighting is like a brand new saga. I'm just enjoying YouTube. That's it. I'm just a fan of the YouTube. That's it. I enjoy it. I'm watching people. I'm hearing. Now I'm not watching everybody community post, but I hear about it and I be laughing. That's it. I ain't taking this stuff no more serious. I'm not that invested no more. And that's just it. I can care less where people go, who they speak with, who they cool with. The newest thing happening I've been laughing at was the Break Room and Neo fallout. That thing was funny to me. Who would have thought, right? So I'm enjoying YouTube. That's it. You feel me? You know, Break Room funny as hell. I listened to a little bit. Girl, this stuff is funny. And then Neo X is funny as hell. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. They went 40 days. Matter of fact, let me switch that up. They went probably 100 days and 100 nights about the sisterhood retreat. And now here these two done fell out. You can't make this stuff up. Boy, I swear, I have been cracking up. But at the end of the day, my humor probably keeps me from feeling away. Okay? I got a real good sense of humor. Now, let's get to this dude Sleepy. Okay? This is why I went live. I have never in my life seen. Now, y'all may have to correct me in the chat. I've never in my life seen baby daddies competing to be the best baby daddies. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Matter of fact, if I'm a baby daddy, I'm not competing with the new baby daddy. That's for certain. I'm not gonna be competing on YouTube. This dude Sleepy, man, need to go ahead and sit his butt down. Now, LaTruth done daggone made a post. I mean, he done made a post about Sleepy. And you can tell these boys are back at it. Now, we've already had to deal with this. Sleepy, the woken Israelite, and him coming to Breonna's defense. You know what I believe this is with the boy Sleepy? I believe it's a lot of resentment and regret that another man had to raise his kids. And you left Breonna on stuck. That's what I believe is wrong with this brother. And now you out here chasing YouTube clout as an Israelite. You need to go on and sit your butt down, bro. You need to go on and sit your butt down. Because people get mad at Jonell for the punch, and I get it. I know. We all got on him about the punch. But Jonell was trying to teach the young boy Josh a valuable lesson. You don't take something that don't belong to you. You don't take it. Now, Sleepy, why you ain't go and buy Josh some new sneakers? Why you ain't go do all of this? Why are you letting your son feel like he can't get no sneakers? But you on this app coming for the truth. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, dude. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You was not there for them kids. And instead of just taking your L and revitalizing your connection with your children and making the best of the time that you have in their life right now, you want credit where you shouldn't be getting no credit, bro. This YouTube ain't giving you no credit for being an absentee dad, bro. We ain't giving you no credit over here, brother. Now take your little reading scripture, woken Israelite self somewhere and sit down. You on this app looking stupid because we know the story. We see the pictures. Come on, Pratt. Why you ain't check that punch, right? Come on. Where you been, bro? You been riding your Harley, bro. That's where you been. You been on your Harley and dealing with your other wife and kids. You have not been paying attention to your own children when it comes to Brianna. I don't care how much Brianna come on this app and make it and try to make up for everything that bad things she said negative about you. She the one put it out here that you was a ain't shit nigga. She the one put it out here. We ain't get that out of thin air. Now she can come out here now and say, well, I always was getting some money from him. I was up. That ain't what she told her husband. That ain't what she was telling the internet. I think she's trying to right her wrongs. And that means cover for you. When she say I'm covering, she be mentioning the wrong dudes. She been covering for you. You've been a bum on the streets. Out here letting another man take care of your kids without being visible. That's what you've been doing, Sleepy. Brianna's been covering for you. What up, Quadre? My boy Q back in the building. What's going on, big dog? Q up in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is what we talking about. This Negro Sleepy. Absentee father. Now you on his YouTube competing to be the best. Who does that, man? Who does the competing baby daddy compete? Man, you a lost cause, brother. Now you got LaTruth out here. I mean, making some posts, and it's funny to me because LaTruth is calling it like it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, maybe it's content. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's content or if it's, you know, just really this dude looking for smoke. But he needs to have several seats. Now, Jonell, let's get back to Jonell. I think Jonell, you know, he's going through his moment with Brianna. And I think there's more teeth to the story. I think it may be some more stuff gonna drop. Okay, I think it gotta be, because his brother just had this girl locked up, right? He just had her locked up. Now, he's out here finally coming out on YouTube. And and Ashley Gatler said he been on YouTube. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I didn't know Jonell was watching this stuff. I didn't know you was out here, man. But it's good to see you come out, you know, and take responsibility. But this is crazy work. This is the most complicated saga I ever seen in my life. I've never seen that like in my life. I've never seen, man, I don't want to drag Brianna, but the girl did come out here, man, set the internet on fire about her marriage with LaTruth, and it has just been on from there. I mean, this has been the longest stretch of drama I ever seen in my life. We're going on 4 years, and it seems like there's never, when you think it can be going, ending, or I don't know, it gets worse. Two new more babies. You got a new baby daddy. Like, when you think you're done with this thing, so many more pieces get added, so many more layers. How do you go from being married to being hurt to being in jail 2 times in the past 4 years? Now, AG, this is what I'm gonna tell you as a friend. You need to get your girl and try to make certain that she don't go back to jail again. Like 2 times now. 2 times, 2 different men. You can't make this up. Okay? Now I'm praying for Brianna. I'm praying she get through it. But this is crazy work. You got 3 baby daddies. Lord have mercy. I don't know who woken Israel. I don't know which baby daddies he liked the best. I don't know if he liked LaTruth or Jonell. But this dude is inserting himself. You got LaTruth defending himself. Jonell finally admitting that, you know, he was wrong. You got all of this stuff going on, and I feel like it's a lot, right? It's just a lot. With men, I've never seen men be 3 baby daddies to 1 woman, and you got this much confrontation going on with the men. I've never seen it in my life, okay? This is the first saga I've ever seen some nonsense like this in my life. It's unheard of. That you normally will find baby mamas fighting. Ain't that why we here with the Ramika and the Holly situation? You normally don't find the baby daddies. You normally don't find the baby daddies going to war. But this is what we've been dealing with. Baby daddies. Now, one thing I can say about Brianna, at least she know who her baby daddies is, right? Or her baby daddies are. And at least they are not, like, disowning their child. But you can't make this up. How did she luck up with 3? Well, maybe Israel's the only deadbeat out of the 3. But she had some good baby daddies. Now, maybe Jonell wasn't the best boyfriend, right? Because that's what a lot of people are holding him accountable to, how he played with LaTruth. But at least he's stepping up to the plate to be a baby daddy. So you got all of this stuff going on. And I feel like reality eventually is going to kick in. And they're going to be one happy family. But I'm not mad at anybody who hasn't taken Jonell's apology. I'm not mad at nobody who has. I think Amber called it out as far as the hypocritical of how you forgive and who you supposed to be mad at. I think she called that out. But overall, I think people have every right to move on from Jonell and put the problem where they feel like it belongs, and that may be on Brianna. And I think everybody has every right to hold Jonell to the feet to the fire for how he played with LaTruth's child. I don't see no wrong in how people may feel in the moment. That's just me. I think it can go multiple ways because it was a lot that has happened, and it was a lot that people had used their platform for to speak up against what we saw happening every day on YouTube. Shout out to Pratt. Pratt has one thing I can tell you. Pratt has been 100 with how he feels about the Brianna thing, which brought him to this sector. And you go and listen to his music. He dropping bars. He's dropping sentiments. He's dropping it all. And you got to respect. I respect people who stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Stay solid with how they feel. Stay solid with how they use their platform. I hope people are not bullying, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really going to be tough on that. I don't know who's doing the bullying. But I will say a lot of people, we've been drugged through fighting with Amore in the Beehive. A lot of us have been through it. We've been drugged. We've been doxxed. We have been clowned. Family members, a lot of TPOs, a lot of jail, a lot of court. It's been a lot of stuff. It has been a lot. So, to say the least, I'm not mad at nobody how they feel. I don't tell nobody how they should feel, whether you forgive or don't forgive. But as long as we keeping it to some accountability, I think that's what's necessary, especially in this time when the children are involved. There should be some accountability. I think I went live on Jonell, not to bully him, but to bring him to a place of accountability. My live was to point out the nonsense he was doing, and I'm glad that he finally woke up to it and said, you know what, I was wrong. I'm glad he did. Because that's about all we want. I thought we were really fighting for. To get these people to stop dragging LaTruth, to get these people to back up off of him, to get these people to give him an opportunity to let's see what kind of father he was going to be to Momo. Let's give him a break. Give the man a break. They drugged that man because he took 6 months off from visiting his daughter because he wanted the courts to be involved. All of this stuff. And I get it. That is a long time, you know, but if I'm dealing with a toxic person, toxic baby mama, I'll probably I'll see my child when the courts tell me I can see my child. I'm not about to put myself in all kind of jeopardy and harm's way. You see, right now, people are going to jail. Why are they going to jail? Exactly what happened at Jonell's house. We don't know who's right, who's wrong, but somebody went to jail. Okay? So, I ain't going to jail just to see my child. And I ain't going to jail, and I ain't going to let you put your hands on me either. But if I hit your back, I'm going to jail. And then the judge is going to decide who's right and who's wrong. See, that's why you got to remove yourself from these type of situations. Okay? And I got my thumbs are 911 fingers. They 911 fingers for a reason. Because I'm not going to jail. I'm calling them on you. That's it. I'm only going to jail if you do something to my child. You do something to my child, I'm not dialing 911 until after I tell them where the body is. That's it. That's about it. That's what you get out of me. I'll risk it all for my family. That's that's what I'm gonna do. But when it comes to just me and somebody that I'm sleeping with or kicking it with, or my wife or my significant other, I'm not going to jail over a disagreement, argument, or because we can't get along. It's just best for somebody to leave. I'm not going to jail for that. Okay? But you harm my daughter, you harm my son, it's up. And I'm not waiting for the po-po. Okay? I'm not waiting on them because they ain't going to do nothing anyway. That's it. I'll catch a case for that. I'll catch that charge. I'll get an attorney and see what we can do with the time I got to serve. Okay? That's it. I ain't hating on your cousin. You better get out of here with that. You better get out of here with that, because anybody hating on your cousin, then you gonna do a video on them. You better not do one on me. You better not do a video on me, Mika. What's going on, authentic young boy? Hey, young lady, how you doing? Authentic young lady, how you doing, baby? Goddess, thank you for being here. Man, Christina, thank you for being here. I don't know if my opinion gonna sit well with the LaTruth sector or not. I thought I hit on a lot of things that I have been wanting to put thought to and put it out here in the algorithm and let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody has an opinion. Now, I definitely respect everybody's opinion, but that don't mean we all think alike. Okay? So at the end of the day, there may be some people who may see it totally different, where they may see Janelle as a person that has done too much. Just like they see Amore. They feel like Amore has done too much. A lot of women just she's done too much, D-Ham. Okay. So how do I respect where you at with that? But I don't feel that way. I don't harbor that feeling anymore, to where I'm prepared to never speak, never, be real with you. I do respect how me and Amore went back and forth. I do respect it, because it was fair game. She came for me, I went for her. And it's over with. we had our war. Everybody I fought with on here, I respect it. I respect the hell out of all of these CCs that I end up having to fight. I felt like I had to get out of character and fight these people, right? And I ain't mad at myself. I'm not mad. I think some of the funniest lives was developed out of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, who that was clowning me, people laugh. I was clowning them, people laugh. So whoever got the best of the exchange got the best. And some of it is just history. It ain't who got the best. It's just the fact that if it made you laugh, it made you laugh. I'm not mad at nobody. So moving forward, I'm enjoying YouTube. And I feel like it's good. I'm enjoying everything that's happening. I'm enjoying the weekly news. And I'm telling you, is it me, or am I the only one noticing that everybody's doing weekly news update now? So is the trend set up in here? So we got to figure this out. Like, this YouTube is off the chain. Okay? Other than that, man, I think that LaTruth and Janelle, I think they squashed their situation. I think they squashed it as men. What more would you want a man to do? You know what I'm saying? What more would you want LaTruth to do? He made a response. Let's read it. Let me see if I can get these responses, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it up. I'm not gonna put it up, but I'm gonna read it. Let's read John L's. Let's see what he said. Okay, John L. X Young. It says, just as loud as my disrespect was publicly, I want to make sure my apology is. I take full accountability for my actions. No excuses. I was wrong. No way around it. I allowed myself to be a part of something that involved kids, and that should have never happened. Kids are off limits. Always. I knew better, and I still didn't move the way I should have. That's on me. As a father, see, now see, this is where he now can realize, because this is showing growth, because now you got to grow up. You went in this situation as a single man. You coming out of this situation as a father of two kids. It's a total different ball game. As a father, that part weighs on me the most. I didn't just make a mistake. I moved against the very values I stand on. Now, John, now I'm gonna call you bluff on that. You wasn't moving on no values, brother. I don't know what values you were standing on. You weren't standing on those values. You was moving like a single brother trying to get his. And no matter how you had to get it. That's what it looked like to me. Okay? And that's something I have to live with and own. Okay, I'm glad you owning it. And I'm glad you now finding your core values. But that ain't what you've been standing on. I'm genuinely sorry for that. I feel you on that. I also want to say I respect any man fighting to be in his kids' lives. Okay, now I can see where Ashley Gatlin is saying that's a little fake, but because it shouldn't have took you to be fighting for your kids to know that that's a serious thing that men, take very seriously, that they will fight for their kids and do whatever for their kids. It shouldn't have took you to become a father to understand and recognize that and realize that. But I'm glad you're making this post, because you got to take ownership of everything now that you did. It was voluntary ignorance, dumb, stupid, whatever. You got to take ownership of that, of stupidity. But let's keep going. I understand that fight. I'm living it. Just like I said, you living it now. And that's exactly why I shouldn't have played any role in interfering with that for someone else. Exactly. I know this doesn't fix anything. Exactly, because some people, it ain't fixing it. So I'm glad you acknowledge that. It doesn't change the past. This is a great, I don't know if ChatGPT wrote this for him or not, but this is good. Or make the situation right. Wow, this is an apology. This is what I'm talking about. But taking responsibility matters to me. And I couldn't just move forward without acknowledging where I was wrong. This is me holding myself accountable and choosing to grow. I like that word, grow, from it. Thank you. That's everything I said. I have to be better, and I will be. Peace. Question mark, something question mark. I don't know if that's a Pisces sign. I don't know what that is. Or I don't know what kind of sign that is for the sororities or what. But Robert Hampton, I record everything. Now I gotta get Creasha a little prop. Whoever came up with when he got on the phone call with the 911 officer, he said, "I'm recording everything." That was good. Okay, that was. I mean, good grief, you got to record everything these days. But the truth is paved the way of that. I record everything. Okay, Now, I think this is sincere. I think it's sincere. Now, the only thing I would say, right? I don't know who wrote it. Did his publicist write this? Did Amore write it for him? Because you remember Amore wrote his letter for when he cheated on Brianna. Remember that letter? I don't know who wrote it, but it's good. Janelle, now we gotta authenticate this. Now we gotta know: did you write it, or did ChatGPT write this? Because this is good. I don't know who wrote it. So, but it's a real apology. I mean, you wouldn't want nothing less than that, because you want somebody to own everything without someone putting the burden of responsibility on someone else to say, well, you better forgive me. No, he said, I don't know if it's going to fix nothing or not. So really, he's putting it all out. He's putting himself out there to the mercy of the people. That's what I see. Now maybe this is why Team LaTruth have a little bit of, now I like how Am came with it, because you're calling out hypocrisy. But maybe this is what Team LaTruth is waiting on Brianna to do. And they may not get it. So you got to ask yourself, are y'all going to bully the girl, or you going to harbor your feelings until she does it? She may not ever feel the need to come out and just apologize. So I don't know. I think what Janelle did was he took accountability. He made it clear that it was all him, and he's got to grow from it. This is perfectly written. I don't know who wrote it. It's perfectly written. And I just feel like everybody now has to understand that his children are the brother and sister of Momo. So they're going to eventually have to figure this out. That's just where I'm at with it, y'all. So I don't know who else may not like my response, but it's okay. I respect you anyway. I respect your opinion. This live will not go private. It will be, people can break it down, say whatever, how they feel. It's okay with me. At the end of the day, Team LaTruth prevailed. So why is anybody mad? LaTruth is now in his daughter's life. Nothing crazy happened to his daughter other than some of the content she was used for. But now they got to be in protection mode as fathers, protect these kids from any type of danger. And I'm glad LaTruth is in his daughter's life. He's definitely a good father, as far as I can see. And he was a good father to Brianna's other kids. Whether Sleepy want to be out here trying to make it look like LaTruth wasn't nothing to them kids. That ain't what we seen, brother. So I think the brother LaTruth had to grow. I think he had to learn. Now, this is the crazy thing, right? Because I'm going to say it because I didn't say it around the time I should have said it. I think Miss Season's apology was fake. Okay? That was fake. That was fake. I think Miss Season's apology was fake. 100%. Because she created fake TPOs to drag people to court on, especially LaTruth. Fake. Thank God for those text messages. The truth to walk out of that courtroom like that. What's that pimp that Chicago came flying down them steps? I put it on my Facebook. Yeah, the truth came down there like a pimp coming out of that courtroom because he won another court case. Like, how you drag this man to court for not wanting to be with you? How did you do that? And then she went and got order a shrimp, right? She went in there eating that shrimp. Oh, Lord have mercy. And got tipsy. She got tipsy like DM. She got tipsy at the daggone table, right? Oh, Jesus. And she said, Brianna, fix your crown, girl. Fix your crown. Fix your crown. That girl was mad about that courtroom. I heard the judge had to put her butt up out of here. Girl, you owe Brianna a better apology than that. That apology was fake as hell. You hear me? Oh, that was fake. Now, that apology was fake. You owe, not only, you shouldn't have been apologizing to Brianna, you should have been apologizing to the truth for bringing him to court on fictitious reasons. Why you even file those fake TPOs and all that? Girl, you stalking his page. Stalking his page. Meek, I see you in the comments. You know I'm telling the truth. Stalking his page, talking about he made references to harm me. Girl, how you know that was for you? Him and this girl living their best life trying to do their skits. Come on now. Come on. I done seen enough of man, the truth. It's been enough of this. Because the first time we had to witness something like this was when you was kissing on Miss Season and she put her little 1 foot back on Valentine's Day. Then Jeannie came out the woodworks for almost 200 years on you. I mean, she done created a whole channel for you. I mean, she went to cut it. Put your hand in that paint and get it messy. So she went into all of this, right? Yeah, Jeannie done went crazy. Boy, they going crazy over the shrimp. And it's crazy work. Because this girl's Miss Season went and ordered some shrimp. I mean, you can't make this up. Eating shrimp salads, shrimp everything. I mean, you would have thought she was on daggone, what's that? Forrest Gump movie. Oh, she had shrimp soup. Shrimp with lettuce. That girl had shrimp everything. Got drunk. She was so mad at the damn judge. Got drunk. It was a hot mess. Man, you went to court. Boy, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall in that courtroom when that judge seen you up in there and say, get your butt up out of here with this nonsense in my courtroom. Lord have mercy. Lord, Miss Season, you need, please, girl. Please. Tell me, I can get a man. Look at this. Look at me. I got me a man. Where at? Why he ain't go to court with you? Why that man wasn't stepping in that courtroom? Girl, you better quit that. Boy, I swear to God, I wanted to hit that live button, boy, around that time. I said, nah, enough of the CCs got it. Enough of them went to hit that live button. They got it. Lord have mercy. When I tell you this is the LaTruth sector, this is the LaTruth sector. Boy, I swear. LaTruth done hurt enough women in this sector. They done went live. They done went got filed TPOs. They done went and got what Brianna say? Green light. She done put the green light on like, Negro, you done had this sector jumping for 4 years. I had to bail out. It's crazy work. This is the Truth Saga. If y'all new to this, I swear to God, I don't even know how y'all gonna go back in time to catch up to what happened the last 3 to 4 years. CCs has turned on each other. People have fell out. People have down. It became the saga of exposure. You hear me? Everybody's getting exposed. You get exposed. You get exposed. DM get exposed. I done got exposed. I done been on here. I'm telling you the truth. I done every day, all my life I had to fight on this internet. And it feels good to just sit back and laugh at other people fighting. That's pretty much what I'm doing. It's been good. Boy, Jeannie boy, I swear to God, left the sisterhood for the Ramikians. And she didn't think about those colors until they were gone. Until they were gone. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Till they were gone. Lord, you got Am out here spazzing out, trying to change the content, then still come out here and spazzed out yesterday. I was like, Lord Jesus, look at my sister. Look at Am. The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy, D-Ham. Yeah, it's a lot of hypocrisy. So, man, shout out to Am. Boy, you can't make this up. Thug and Mika, you know I love you, girl. Oh, man. Yeah, you stepping for your cousin. Ain't better not nobody. Man, LaTruth need to put you on payroll. Tell that Negro to put you on payroll. He up here talking about he made $100,000 a month. He need to put you on payroll. Because if somebody comes incorrect, they got to deal with you, not him. So, LaTruth, if you listening, put Thug and Mika on payroll. Now, last but not least, because I almost forgot to bring this up. Well, maybe I did. But Kevin did an apology. And people didn't like it. Because I guess it was for Brianna. So all I would say to y'all is don't have selective forgiveness. Okay? You know. People turn on each other. People have done did a lot on this internet. And it's been up. But people get over, like it's been 3-4 years. And some people, we still enjoying the content. So if y'all still keeping it going, I'm still listening. That's pretty much it. I ain't got nothing bad to say. But I have enjoyed these hurt women that have left LaTruth. That LaTruth had to kick to the curb. And he was trying to do it he was trying to be so gentle with Miss Season. He was trying to be so gentle. And the girl thought she can take him to court on fictitious charges and almost act as if she was going through a real divorce. Miss Season, if you don't go get yourself some help, please do. Because there was no reason for us to have to witness that on this app. Okay? Talking about you want to trademark your name Miss Season and all of this. I'm like, who the hell gave her the Miss Season? Like, it just became a lot. Okay? Became a lot. Now, Jeannie done left the sisterhood. And as you can see, when them colors stop, she stopped. So, you can't make it up. It is what it is. I have enjoyed everybody. Shout outs to the sector. Shout out to the Holly's supporters. Shout out to the Ramika supporters. Shout out to Team LaTruth. Shout out to Team Brianna. I hope y'all get yourselves together. And, you know, I may be back. You know, ain't no telling what may bring D-Ham back to give my opinion and my thoughts. But these are my thoughts and nobody else's, okay? So I think for myself, and it is what it is. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I do believe that everybody's entitled to feel however they want to feel. But I don't feel like we should be selective in how we forgive and do the things other people want you to do when they ready to do it. Like it's real selective, but it is what it is. That's how they roll. That's how they roll. So at the end of the day, I hope y'all enjoyed my live. My thoughts on the baby daddies at war. Never in your life again will you see 3 men fighting to be the best baby daddy. Never in your life will you see that. So enjoy it while it's happening, y'all. enjoy it. Enjoy it. How many enjoy? How many? Let me go to it, man. Let me go to it. I hate I can't pull this stuff up for y'all. Let me go to LaTruth. Let's go to LaTruth. LaTruth got a whole part 1, part 2 happening. Let me see right here. Let me go to Robert Hampton. On this boy Sleepy. Here go part 2. This man really had 2 families and sent pit bulls after the first one. So let's go to never in your life you gonna see this stuff happening. Oh my God. Hold on, man. I know it, Mika, is coming. I don't know what I said wrong. But your boy Woken Israelite says, come on, fam. Other people need to be tagged. You should be apologizing loud to the mother of your listen to this Negro. This Sleepy with them daggone powder puff lips. Boy, if you don't go get yourself some. Look at the lips. What is up with this nigga lips? Jesus. I can't find it, man. It may be on another page Robert did it on. But boy, he was going in on your boy. He was going in. Let's see if it's on LaTruth. He was going in on your boy. Here it is. It's story time, so go grab a glass of wine. Part 1. A man met a woman with 5 kids and chose to step up and love them like his own. He married her, provided for them, gave them stability, and used his platform to help put her in a position to make real money so she could feed and support her children. Meanwhile, the biological father was nowhere to be found, whether it was due to his own choices or legal issues, like restraining orders. He wasn't there doing the job that another man willingly stepped up to do. But the moment the marriage ended, suddenly there was a sound like a rushing mighty wind. No, that ain't what he said. But suddenly, the same man who was absent found his voice. Instead of showing gratitude to the man who helped raise his kids and change their lives, he chose to speak negatively about him. That's the part people need to understand. It takes a real man to step in and raise children that aren't biologically his, to love them, provide for them, and help build a better life for them when someone else didn't. And it says a lot about a man who couldn't be there, but has plenty to say once someone else already did the hard part. Some people don't appreciate what they had until another man shows them what they should have been doing all along. 100%. The man who stepped up then stepped on and then got stepped on. Okay. The truth, my brother, you doing story time like you've been doing it for years, brother. Keep it coming. Keep the content coming. I'm enjoying that because that's exactly what happened to Sleepy. Okay, he was definitely absent. Everything you said in there is factual. So, I'm enjoying that. That's some good stuff. These are baby daddies now. I want y'all to pay attention. Mika mad at me. These are baby daddies. I ain't never seen it in my but hey, LaTruth standing on business. You gotta give it to him. He's standing on business. He's standing on his square. You feel me? So it's good content. It's good content. Shout out to Jonell. Guess Jonell doing his thing. He trying to fall in line, get his act right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brianna. Guess she's juggling the baby daddy situation. You know, she got Sleepy out here trying to I don't know. Somebody needs to tell Sleepy to go back to sleep. He out of pocket. Okay? Because you cannot change facts, bro. You can't change facts. We've seen it. We know what happened. So it is what it is. Candy kisses, I love you, baby. Love you. Okay? Mika, you know I love you. I don't know what's coming for me on the back end. But shout out to Mika. Thugging Mika. Because now I ain't dealing with Mika. I'm dealing with Thugging now. I got to deal with Thugging Mika. Danny, to you. Hey, Queen. One of my favorites. Shout out to you, Danny, to you. Shout out to you, Queen. Shout out to everybody pulling up in my chat. Ashley Gatlin. Keep being a great friend to your friend, baby. And keep loving on her. This is YouTube. we going to get through this together. I promise you. We going to get through this together. This saga is never ending. Shout out to Lupac Baby, who's been doing a phenomenal job breaking this stuff down. Shout out to Harmony Speaks. Lord have mercy. You can't make this stuff up. Harmony Speaks is doing a phenomenal job with breaking down this stuff on the Brianna side of things. And it is what it is. I mean, this is some good tea. It's definitely tea, and I ain't gonna front with you now. And shout out to all of you who have been there for this family, and we watching it unfold as the days of our lives. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm not invested. I'm just enjoying. Okay, so I love y'all, man. I'm about to end this live. Y'all be blessed and have a good one. Okay, let's get at it.
Hey D, let me ask you a question. Is D-Ham in women businesses?
D-Ham, let's talk about it. Talk about it. D-Ham, let's talk about it. Talk about it. D-Ham, let's talk about it. Talk about it.
I can't believe this. I know D-Ham ain't in no women business. Not my D-Ham.
D-Ham, let's talk about it.